constant exposure to things I most enjoyed. I guess I'm going on this journey of ruining this girl's life. Yeah, we got her into video games. And we're back here with Daughter for Dessert. This game has taken some weird turns, and we've only 10 minutes in. Let's find out what Lloyd's going to do to Kathy. If he's going to confront her, or if he's going to, just let the weird sex story she wrote about him and his stepdaughter go. I need to take a breather. It's been a hell of a time since I've owned this place. Memories as strong as that linoleum and coffee smell I've grown to love. They come out of me every time I slow down enough to think about it. Brings me back to the first days here. Poor Laney. I ain't really getting much to do in this story. I think she died in a car accident. Drove poor Laney all the way to the hospital that night 18 years ago. I was a hellion on the road that day, a wall of spraying water in the wake as I raced to beat each damned red light. I had to. Laney needed me to get there on time. Not only would not on my life would I fail her, her child would not be born in a rusty old hatchback, because I can't afford a nice car. Still, I was cutting things dangerously close. We both were. With each zoomed intersection and every bump on the road, Laney would cry in pain, tell me desperately, "It's coming, it's close." Every time she cried out, I'd push the pedal down harder. It's almost like it was me that was giving birth. Except she's a woman, so it's her job, but whatever. The hospital. It had finally. The journey must have been only 15 minutes, but what a hell those 15 minutes were. Dante had nothing on me, even though he went through hell in purgatory. In heaven, but that doesn't really count, I don't think. Now I'm just going to move myself up here, because I don't know if I'm blocking the font. Nurses came down like angels to sweep Laney out of the car into her hospital room. I got well acquainted with the nerves and plastic furniture. It was a lesson in patience. When everything was done, they came out with the baby, but no Laney. Complications. What a word to use. A politician would be proud. I'm holding back. What they meant to say was this girl could have been raised without a mother, or would have to be raised. She never told me who the father was. If I had to guess, it was mine. The timing was too perfect. So, is she my stepdaughter or is she my daughter? Whatever the case, the kid is my responsibility now. Laney had a name in mind for her, but she was in no position to give that name now. All that on my shoulders. You know what? I'm going to name this girl. Before I left the hospital, I had to come up with a good name. I called her Natalia. Had a certain ring to it. Yeah, Natalia. Wrong button. So much happened. I couldn't hope to summarize it all, though I just took 4 minutes of your time summarizing it. A few things popped into my head as the most formative events of our life. Why am I getting this backstory? What is it going to do? It doesn't matter. Years passed. Natalia grew up fast. One of her birthdays, I dropped the cake from the... This is pointless exposition for pointless exposition's sake. Okay, we get the point. He loves his daughter, and he's going to be faced with a real moral conflict when he has to figure out if he wants to have sex with her or not. You know, does he take the chance and have sex with his stepdaughter knowing it might be his real daughter? Her new favorite food was... This weird girl likes some barbecue. I had some spare coleslaw and pork ribs in the fridge. Still, she devoured it like a champ, and it was clear she would have nothing else on her birthday. The best thing about raising Natalia is that I could mold her impressionable mind to enjoy the same things that I usually enjoy. Because fuck her growing up and becoming an individual and learning the things that she likes. She has to kind of take after me, you know? She's going to have to interject all of me. And that's a psych term. I'm not using that as a sexual way. But she's going to have to, you know, be what I want her to be. Because I raised her. Because I took over for her mom. Her mom bailed, so now she owes me. I made sure she got early and constant exposure to things I most enjoyed. I guess I'm going on this journey of ruining this girl's life. Yeah. We got her into video games. I wasn't going to let Natalia get spoiled on new school games. If she was going to play it... I wasn't going to let Natalia get spoiled on new school games. If she was going to play, she's going to start with the old stuff. Platformers, without wall jump, first-person shooters where you can look up or down, RPGs without fast travel. These were the things I was raising her on. And I was going to make damn sure that they got to Natalia first. After a few times, she got hooked. Then I didn't need to encourage her anymore. Good girl, following all my orders, like a good woman. Natalia was growing up so fast, I couldn't protect her from the world forever. Soon there would be many influences in her life other than me. We can't allow that now, can we? I had to guide her, tell her directly the most important lessons of my own life. I told her, you should strive to be true, be a kind person, don't let anyone tell you what to think, even though I'm doing that. Strive to do more and achieve greatness. Don't disobey me. Life is complicated, far too complicated to you to figure out. Just come to me whenever you have a question, and I'll make the decision for you. We're going to be codependent together. Well, yeah, you're going to be dependent on me. I'm going to be the codependent, because my life's only going to have meaning when I take care of you. More or less confident that Natalia knew what she needed to get through life, I let her go off on her own. I couldn't protect her from the world now. It was around this time I knew I couldn't make the sort of money I needed working for someone else. Nope. I had to scrape some money together, use what Lainey left me, because my girlfriend, who I wasn't married to at the time, was quite rich. So that's why we're in a rusty old hatchback going to a second-rate hospital that let her die. To get something good. Something that was going to sustain the both of us. Oh yeah, she left me all that money too. And I bought a diner. I put blood, sweat, and tears into it. All this work, and yet I couldn't think of a fitting name. What to do? I could let Natalia name it, though she might be a little risky. She could come up with some silly names on the count of her being a woman and having the hysteria. You know, the wandering uterus. On the other hand, she feels a greater attachment to this place. I haven't let her do anything yet. I ain't gonna start. I'll name it. I had to think of a good name for this place. Something that wasn't silly. Daddy's Cafe. Way too sexual. We don't want to send that thing. Because this is 1950s and we're repressing our sex drive. Oh, we're going all the way back to Victoria, Vienna. And we're going to repress it something fierce. We'll call this name Hysteria. The Wandering Uterus. Yeah, hysteria sounds good. Let's get them uteruses wandering. Anyways, I had enough of a break. Enough time to go through my whole fucking life. Natalia and Kathy are probably running around headless without me, because I haven't let them make decisions in their life so they can't take care of themselves. I steel myself for whatever comes and head back in, because I never taught them to be resourceful, only to obey. Damn straight. Hey, Mr. Lloyd. Damn. What happens? It looks like you've been through the ringer. Kathy, what a strange pair she and Natalia make. Not a million years would I ever replace these two for friends. Not that I'm not thankful for it. Kathy's a hard worker and easy on the eyes to boot. That's right. I know what women are for. Still, it seems she saw right through me. I can't really look at Kathy and not see her naked now. like I could before. That was sarcasm. I couldn't before. Or not think about what little I read in the story. What are you doing back here, Kathy? It's the end of my shift. I'm clocking out. Oh yeah, I've got to be really distracted to forget that. Sure. Actually, dropped a phone earlier. One of the customers found it, brought it to my attention. You serious? That was pretty dumb of me. My voice has changed. I'm just throwing voices all over the place. It happens. Anyway, I put it with your things. Thanks, Mr. Lloyd. You're the best. Should I tell her what else I found? And we'll find out next time on IHH Media.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I know how much you like